For the 100% cheapest Madden 22 coins and 2K MT, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing something anyone can do to make millions in this game. And fellas, tonight is the night. It is officially game day, Pelicans versus Spurs. As you guys are watching this, I might be at the arena already, courtesy of Underdog Fantasy. They hooked it up with the flight, they hooked it up with the tickets, they hooked it up with the hotel. And fellas, if you want to win $20, all you got to do is comment down below in the comment section who you think is winning this game. The Pelicans, the Spurs, who's it going to be? Let me know down below in the comment section. To win, you also got to be signed up with Underdog Fantasy, so a big shout out to them. I mean, them boys are sending me to the game, so I got to make it a requirement. If you guys do want to sign up with the app, click the link in the description. Click the link in the pinned comment. I'm going to be there for the warm-ups. I'm going to see who's hot. I'm going to see who's cold. So follow my Twitter if you want updates on my picks. And also on the screen right here are some of the early picks that I'm going to be rocking with for the game. But without further ado, let's talk about how we're going to be making millions of coins in just a matter of days. Alright, now in today's video, what I want to do is focus on the eggs that provide immense amounts of opportunity in Madden 22. As you guys can see in the candy store right here or in your binder, you guys probably have a lot of these Easter eggs, whether it's small, medium, large, or extravagant eggs. These eggs are all going to be hatching on Easter Sunday. So in just a matter of days, these eggs are going to be hatching and they're going to be unveiling players, they're going to be unveiling packs, they're going to be unveiling custom cards, and there is always an incredible opportunity in the market to make just a ton of profit when they open. Because typically the way these eggs work is when they open up, there's going to be an absolute influx of supply in the market. Everyone is going to be selling off the player, everyone's going to be selling off the cards that are in the pack or the custom card that they just got, and that's going to drive down the price a ton. So on Easter Sunday, there is going to be a massive opportunity to buy some of these cards at a really cheap price, hold them for maybe 3 days, maybe 4 days, maybe a week, and then sell them off when their price has gone up. But before I just tell you guys, oh, that's what you want to do, buy the cards, sell them off, I want to show you guys some very important data that's gonna kind of back up what I'm saying. Alright, so on the screen right here, I want to show you guys some of the historical pricing information for some other cards that are kind of similar to these Easter eggs in Madden 22. So I'm on MUT.GG right here. This site allows me to go back in time and check prices from the past. So what I want to do is take a look at Lamar Jackson's 93 overall Blitz card. Now with Lamar Jackson's 93 Blitz, you're probably wondering, why does this card have any significance? Well, this card right here was involved in the Christmas presents. The Christmas presents, they're very similar to the Easter eggs. People got the presents, and then on Christmas Day, they all opened up. There was a lot of supply in the market, and I personally invested in this card, and I want to say made about 1.2 million off of this card. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll on down here to the Lamar Jackson pricing chart, and as you guys will see, as we kind of hover on over to Christmas Day, we're going to go right here to Christmas Day, December 25th, and as you guys will notice, the card was selling for 182k the day before, and on Christmas Day, when the present opened up, the card went down to 121. I want to say I was getting this card for around 100k with the snipes. These prices right here are showing you the average price for the day, but if you guys came on early, you could easily get these cards for 100k. I want to say I was getting them for 100, and then if you wait just like 3 or 4 days to December 28th or December 29th, the cards were selling consistently right here for about 170. So what I think I did is I must have maybe bought like 11 or 12 of these players and made about 70,000 coins of profit on every single card in a matter of days. Bought them on the 25th, sold them maybe like 5 or 6 days later, made a ton of profit. That's a very simple strategy. And no, it's not just Lamar Jackson who's going to be experiencing these changes in price. Montez Sweat right here, if I can spell, also got a 93 overall Blitz player, and as we take a look at the prices, a very similar graph. In fact, this graph you could argue is even more significant, selling for about 220k, selling for about 250k, and bang, Christmas Day hits, you snipe the card for 100,000 coins, you wait 5 days, and the price has already gone up to 200k. You are doubling your coins on the investment. Maybe you just bought 5 of the players for 500,000 coins, you make $1 million off of that, that's 500k in profit, and that's just another example of players. So Montez Sweat, Lamar Jackson, those cards worked, but it wasn't even just those promos. So another example right here is the 94 overall Bruce Smith player item. Now this card is a little bit worse of an example. I'll explain the criteria you guys are looking for when it comes to what players you want to snipe in just a second, but out of the packs on the Christmas Day promo, there were some packs that gave you Lamar Jackson or Montez Sweat. There was also a pack right here that I want to say gave you a Bone Nose player. As we take a look at these prices, looks like you could probably snipe the card for, let's say, about like 150k on Christmas Day. You wait a few more days, that price goes up to 235. That's about 85k in profit. Even if you don't time it perfectly and you sell the card for like 220, you're still going to be making a nice amount of coins on this Bruce Smith snipe. Okay, so I think you guys kind of get the general gist of how the market's going to move when there's a lot of new cards introduced into it, but what I want to do here is talk about the players you guys are probably going to want to target. And also, quick side note, I will be live streaming on Easter Sunday right right when these eggs open up to do exactly what I'm telling you guys right now. Buy these players, look through the market, find good deals. So if you guys want to be on that stream, be sure you guys are subscribed to the channel down below. But let's kind of look at some criteria that you guys might want to look out for when it comes to finding players and selecting cards you want to snipe. Now, I kind of have two different pieces of criteria that are important. Criteria number one, you want a relatively big name player. So when we took a look at those cards right there, Lamar Jackson, that was a great option. Lamar is a quarterback. Everyone loves Lamar Jackson, unless you're a weird kid on Twitter that doesn't like him. I really mess with Lamar Jackson. I would say a lot of people in the community definitely like Lamar, so that's kind of like criteria number one. And the reason why I say you want like a big name-ish player is because if you're going with Lamar Jackson and you're buying the card at a really cheap price, because of the fact that he's a big name card, there's a little bit of extra like intrinsic value, we'll say right there. So when the player goes back up in price a couple of days later, the price is going to inflate a little bit higher and a little bit quicker because people are trying to buy the card up. They like Lamar Jackson, so they want to play with him in Madden. Whereas when you compare it to Bruce Smith, I mess with Bruce Smith on the channel. If you guys are OGs, you know what I'm talking about. But there's probably not a ton of people out there that wake up and go, I want to have Bruce Smith on my Madden Ultimate Team. No shade of Bruce Smith, we met with you on the channel. There's probably more people that wake up and say, oh, I want to get Lamar Jackson. Now, criteria number two that you guys are going to be looking for is you also want a player that has good stats. So on the Montez Sweat card, that was a perfect example. Montez Sweat, he had insane stats when that card came into the game. Lamar Jackson also had really good stats, so that card worked really good as well. But those are kind of like the two criteria you guys are looking for. You want a big name player and you want a card with good stats. Now, what those two factors are going to do is that's going to mean when the price goes back up after Easter, the price is going to shoot up because everyone needs the card. Whether that's because he's popular in the NFL or he's got good stats, either one of those two factors will cause the player going up in price at Sun. And if the player has both of those, that is perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. So we'll see what those eggs hatch into. I would definitely recommend you guys are on it with the snipes. You guys are going to want to be there right when these presents open up. Not 30 minutes after, not an hour after, right when they open up. That is the best time possible. Don't wait around. The prices aren't going to go down any further than right when they open up. That's a mistake that I made in Zero Chill. I gave you guys some advice and I said wait like 10 minutes. That's not good advice. You guys are going to want to go for snipes right when the presents open up. A lot of people will be there looking and they'll be like, oh, let me wait 5 minutes. Let me wait 10 minutes. These prices might go down further. They won't. You want to get them right away. I kind of set like a target price point as well that you're looking to get the players at. I want to say with like Lamar and Montez, I was looking for like 100k per card. I was getting some for like 70k if I remember correctly. And as you guys can see by those price charts, the prices are going to go up by a ton afterwards. So you don't necessarily need to be super picky. I will say, I think I was a little bit too picky on Zero Chill. So the 4 tips I'm going to give you: number 1, don't be too picky with your snipes. Number 2, buy the players right when Easter drops. Number 3, figure out the card you guys want to get, whether that's a big name player or a player that's got good stats. That decision is up to you. I will be live on Easter, but that's how you guys can easily make millions then. I would say really every single person is going to profit if you guys are following those strategies. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Go Pels. I'm so stoked to be at the game. If you are not signed up with Underdog, I cannot tell you how goated this company is. The fact that they are sending me to New Orleans on an expenses paid trip, that's got to tell y'all all you want to know. Also the fact that I've been making money on the app. We're having a good time over there as well. Use code SWIFT, and until next time, have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace.